I'll go ahead and do it now, which is that we're live.
Right. Hey guys, welcome to today's Meshery Development Meet. Today is 22nd of October 2025. We conduct this development meet on every Wednesday. So for more information of all the meets that we conduct in Meshery, please do check out the Layify calendar. I'll just share that in the chat. So every Monday we have weekly websites meet where we talk about UI UX issues, your PRs, your websites PRs. So please do join us on Monday. On Wednesdays, which is today's meet, we talk about your PRs, your issues, your general queries, and any announcements from the community side. This is the meeting for that. And on every Thursdays we have newcomers meet. So if you're new to the project and you need more information about the project, please do join us on Thursday as well. And so starting off with me, so what is Meshery? Meshery is a CNCF sandbox project. It helps you maintain your cloud native infrastructure, and it is also the 9th fastest growing CNCF project. And for more information about Meshery, please do check out the docs of layify.io. And I also request all of you to add your names in the attendance list here. I'll share the link for the Google Sheets here. Please do add your names here. And before we start off the meet, I request any newcomers here who's attending the meet for the first time to please open up your mic and introduce yourself. Talk about what brought you to Meshery and what tech stack you're currently working on. I see Aditya is a newcomer here, I guess. Aditya, can
Hello.
you? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, myself Aditya, and I am from India, and I am a full-stack developer. I basically do code in TypeScript and all, and also I have a knowledge about data science.
Nice. Hi, welcome, Aditya. Amisha is this your first time?
No, this is my second time.
Yeah. Could you also introduce yourself?
Yes, in the last meet I did. I am Amisha. For anyone who is new here, I am a new contributor as well. This is my second meet. Nice to meet you, everyone.
Welcome, Amisha. Anik, is this your first time?
No, I've been here for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Yeah, Harshvardhan, what about you?
Yes, hi. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Turning on my camera also. You see?
Yeah, you're visible.
Okay. Yeah. Hi. I am attending this meeting for the first time. About myself, my name is Harshvardhan. I am from India. Currently, I'm working as a cloud developer one in Hewlett Packard Enterprise, named as SP. There, I have worked on this product called CDC. And at office, my tech stack was C, but currently I'm exploring Golang. So here I found Meshery through this LFX website after taking suggestion of one of my friend. So yeah, here I'm like here I want to contribute in the Golang side mostly. So and for that.
Yeah, welcome, Harsh. Also, is Jason Gomez new here? Jason, are you here in the meet? I can see your name in the participants. If not, you can always introduce yourself in the Zoom chat or in Slack. And lastly, I think Junat Ali, is this your first meet?
No, it's not my first meet. I've previously been in the meeting. I will introduce myself again. Hello everyone, my name is Junaid Ali. I am a second year student in IIT BHU, Varanasi, and I'm doing my major in chemical engineering. And I'm passionate about web development, cloud management, and open source contribution. Thank you.
Right, welcome, Junat. And if anybody who wants to introduce yourself, please do that in the Zoom chat or in the Slack channel. And put on with the standing agenda items. Do we have Matthew here? I don't think we have Matthew. Lee, would you like to cover the standing agenda items?
No, let's skip it.
Okay, sure. Also, we have announcements about KubeCon. Would anybody like to take that up? Lee?
No, I'm trying to. Nope, I want to take a back seat. Let you guys shine. And no, anybody here want to talk about what's happening at KubeCon for Meshery? If not,
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can start with our topics for today. Before I move on to topics, what we follow here is that when I call out your name, please share your screen, turn on your mic, if also your camera, and then you can discuss your PRs or issues. So we can start off with Junaid Ali. You bring up your issue.
Thank you. So, let us forget.
Junaid, you have any trouble sharing your screen?
No, just wait a minute. Is it coming?
Yeah, you're visible. Yeah.
Okay. So, that issue actually regarding the insecure script TLS flag that was given in this particular function of like KTS creator function. This get KTS client set in this function. Actually, the main issue was that when the using CS certificates and that TLS flag set true simultaneously in the client Go library, then there is a issue with that. Like if you give both the things simultaneously, then it will throw a like error or like don't get like basically the users want to set it true, but it cannot like so it kinds limitation in the client Go library. So I just do one thing, like what if user like set it that TLS flag to be true, and we have CS certificates also at the same time, then I am just removing the CF file and CA data from it. That's my idea. So it is solving the issue basically. So it's a small PR or a small improvement, only just 3 lines of code. That is improvement. You see here, that is improvement. So basically, I'm just erasing that CF file and the CA data. So when this TLS flag insecure is set to true, and we also have the CA data in file, then it just remove that data in file so that our Go library can work as we wanted, and the user experience should not be hindered in that way.
So like we won't be needing the CF file anymore after that, right?
Yeah,
Because like otherwise we would get into problem like if we still
yeah,
need for something like to use the CF files.
yeah. When user want to like set that insecure to be true, then he is definitely not wanting that CF file, so we can uh, overlook it.
Okay, so like if we have the the insecure TLS set to true, then we kind of don't need the CF files.
Yeah,
If that's the case, then I think it makes sense. But yeah, you need to verify that's the case. Like we won't need the CF file because otherwise users would try to provide a CF file and would be kind of
yeah,
neglecting it, and that would be
definitely,
bad.
definitely. uh, Actually that issue was linked with that Go library mainly, that
Like
config
yeah, like
library.
if there is a parent issue open in the library, you might link that and actually like point to reference that inside the code, so we know like why we are doing this workaround or whatever. So if there
Yeah,
is a parent open issue open in the repo, please point to that.
so I have to show you in my repo, in my local machine, or what?
No, I mean like if there's a issue open inside the library that we use, point to that issue, like reference that issue
uh,
inside some comment.
yeah, I won't say like it to be a issue in the library, but it's like a we can say like it to be a limitation of the library. Like when both the things are given together, it can't overlook it. because you're also setting that flag to be true, insecure flag to be true, but also giving the CF file and data at the same time. Then obviously it will going to throw an error, and we are just setting it to like nil, just removing the CF file and data.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, just verifying that we won't be needing this CF file anymore, because otherwise users would get confused like why we are overwriting. So, but yeah, like otherwise it makes sense because we want to have a kind of insecure
Yeah,
communication.
like we could have one more approach to this issue, like instead of like changing or like removing the CF file or data, we could just overwrite the TLS flag to be false, but eventually this will like a design problem, because user intentionally wants to like set that flag to be true, but we are again from the code setting it to false, then this is a problem. That's why I use this way. I hope you understand. Like,
Actually, I think we need to probably like look into a bit of document, because then otherwise we might just like warn the users like your support TLS is set to like mm, skip is set to true, and you are having a CFI, like these don't work hand in hand. So we might warn the users and then basically do the same thing like skip it or do something. But we need to warn the users because it's kind of because they would have something in their file and we are not respecting it, and that might confuse users. So at least we need to warn.
like if we want that file, then we have to set that flag false. Then by setting that flag false, that will like against the user's intention to set it true.
So
I
yeah,
think
if we
so.
just like basically just warn them on the CLI, like your config file has both TLS skip to true and you are providing a CF file, these don't go hand in hand, so we will be skipping your CF files, and that should,
Yeah,
if this is like the correct behavior, that should
yeah,
help them
yeah.
and they will know what's happening.
That's what the solution is.
Yeah, okay, nice. I think we just need to verify that small thing, and yeah, I think otherwise it looks good.
Any other
Uh,
question, Vinod? Yeah.
I also like created like testing like test for this issue in the Go, and I tested it on like different parameters and got all the tests true after the fixing. But before the fix, they were like not passing at all the checkpoints. So that make me believe like yeah, that solution is kind of at least according to me should work. If you want, like I can share that test file with you.
Yeah, sure. You can share that in the Zoom chat, Junaid. And yeah,
Okay.
thank you, Junaid and
Okay.
Abhay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, moving on to the next one. Amisha, would you like to share your screen?
Yes, just a second. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Okay, great. I want to talk about a tracking issue that I created. So this issue is about, so whenever we compile and build the Meshery UI folder, so I will be focusing on the UI folder right now because I'm sure about that. So where we get a lot of warnings like duplicate imports and the order of imports is not correct. So from what I have seen in other CNCF organizations, that are graduated, that these kind of warnings are not there. They have placed some checks that stops these kind of things, and I think we should have that too for maintainability reasons. So I'll just show you a PR that I created. Also, the slint documentation and standard JavaScript recommends that we should not have duplicate imports. So I raised this PR.
Actually, like Misha, like before, like
Yeah.
actually adding new rules to the repo, because we already have lots of errors that can be fixed first. So rather, because like this kind of
Hmm.
actually just sometimes increase the issue, because like it's valid behavior to have the same, like basically it's not a duplicate import, it's just like importing two different modules from the same file but in different lines. So it's not that big of an
Yeah.
issue for like maintainability. But what we have already, like we have lots of our issues with like our dependencies and React hooks and others. So those are more important, and if you can fix those, that would be actually helpful for both the maintenance and actually would improve the app, so that would be helpful. rather than this, because like this just add more tech debt, and none we need another kind of ESLint plugin to keep in mind.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I will definitely help with that. Actually, this caught my eye in the very first glance, so I worked on it. So let me know if this is worth working on and we can continue on this, or I'll shift my focus to something else.
Yeah, it's like in general, this is good. Like we can like ESLint is definitely for these kind of things, so we can like have more consistent coding style. But like first, if we would just go on like what the issues that we already have, like we would like if you run ESLint or just run the dev server, you'll see lots of issues already coming up. So
Yeah,
if we start first from
yeah,
there, yeah, then we can see if we can add up a new
yes,
tool or something else.
yeah. Actually, this was the behavior first. So there is one more PR that builds on it, which is like sorting the import order. And these are like some base things. Of course, there are some more. There are actually a lot of warnings that can be sorted. So
Yeah.
this one is like so in the style guide, it mentions that default, you know, uh, variable should be at the last and not first. Okay, this one, yeah, this is a better example that this should be behind and this should not be first, like this. So, yeah, there are a lot of issues like this. Let me know if this is worth working on.
Yeah, like I will basically just say the same thing. Like these are all good things, but first, if we just work on like actual issues and bugs, that will be good. Then we can like focus on some
Mm-hmm.
of the coding stuff, because some of these are just kind of actually opinionated. So we didn't like it would be just
Mm-hmm.
more work for you, and would just keep discussing what to do. So it will be better if you just like work on some of the existing issues.
Yeah,
But
sure.
this is good. Like we
Actually,
might
yeah.
actually come back to this, and maybe we might adopt some of
Mm-hmm.
these tools and keep them.
Yes, sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Amisha. Up next, we have Tanmay.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, actually, it's my first time in the meeting. So I came
Thank
up with this. Yeah, so I came across this issue where we have to like migrate from, using the Swagger UI docs to
you.
moving up to the
Can you share
OpenAI
your,
doc.
can you share your screen and present?
Yeah, sure. Just one second. Might have to leave the meeting.
Okay, then we can try. I mean, we can roll on then. You can be
Yeah.
next after this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure, works with me.
actually, Tanmay, like we might actually like I might update the issue and we might break down it, because right now will be just confused with the migration plan, so we need to break the things down and then you might get assigned something. So yeah, you right now you might focus on some other issues because it would take a bit of time to organize it. But yeah, once we
Okay,
are
okay,
there,
sure,
yeah, we
sure.
might assign you issues.
Yeah, okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Tanmay. Moving on to the next one, which is mine. So right now we have Meshery catalog, which displays all the models that we have. So I've made a list of the models that are that have the OCI file that when we look at the models. So I've made a small list here. Some of these are there are two types of models here. One is the custom models. Other one is the mesh models that we have in, which is a pre-existing model that we have in registry. So under the custom models, there are two types, which are one with the components, one without the components. So the ones without the components are more of used only for display purposes in the integrations, whereas the ones that with the components have did not have the OCI files before. So I fixed that in the workflow. As of now, we have two more issues, which is the models from the mesh models. They're not like some of these models like AeroCube and this one. These do have components, but these are failing to open the OCI images from the catalog. Similarly, we have some models which are missing from the catalog, where the ones present in the mesh models are not being present in the catalog. So in the workflow, what we have right now is that the custom models build the OCI images for them and then they are injected inside the site. But this is not the case for the mesh models. Rather, these were bulk built on specifically on August 22nd. Uh, so my proposal is that to create a new workflow which builds the OCI image for the mesh models and publishes them to the catalog, and also the missing models that are now present in the catalog. So that is my proposal for that. So I just wanted a feedback from Lee on this.
No new workflow.
No
Please
need?
stop referring to them as mesh models, just models.
Okay.
You might add an additional steps to an existing workflow, but there's no need for a new one. And
Yeah,
that might have just been a figure of speech that you were using. So, I'm on. Okay, would you clarify once more what the status column means? The OCI images are failing to generate.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. So when I click on the download model button for each of the models here,
Yeah, but
this one, yeah,
and so why are they failing to generate?
because there is no OCI image included in the button for each models.
Yeah. Well, to clarify, the OCI image is supposed to have been created every night and pushed to this repo so that they're available behind the button. Behind the button, there would be no, it would just be downloading a pre-generated file. There'd be no real activity other than just grabbing a file from the file system, from the website. So I'll go back to my question, why aren't the OCI images being generated?
Because what you said, which is in the workflow where the models are built and injected, that is totally absent in this workflow, which is the integrations workflow. I actually brought this up in the last week as well, is that it's missing the part where the models in the registry, those are not being uploaded or published in the catalog.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's what I've been talking about for a year. Yes. Yep. It's just like it probably just takes up one or two lines. Like as long as we're like there originally